Hey guys, how you guys doing? Clean this up a little bit. Oh gosh, that made it worse. Sorry. Hopefully, it's not too far out of focus and it'll focus up. Hey, so I kind of popped on. Hey, Tawanda. I just popped on. I'm with, hello, Courtney. Um, I have my grandbabies tonight. So I was just like, I couldn't really get on earlier. I need to be over here so I can see the chat. Hi. Yeah, I'm taking personal questions tonight. So you guys can, I know I'm like really kind of fuzzy. I'm so sorry about that. But you guys can also donate via Cash App, PayPal, or Super Chat. Um, so you can donate in any way you would like. So what's your question, dear? Ooh, child. I would prefer, right? I'd prefer a donation, Courtney. Not asking for a lot, just, you know what I mean? And not really having a specific amount. Hey, Suri. Hello, ma'am. Sorry I didn't speak. Um, do I see the police around the house that you recently sold? Thank you, Courtney. Can I ask why you're asking me that question? Because typically, certainly, dear, thank you. Typically, I mean, once you sold a home, once you sold a property, right? Your tie to that property is gone. So, hey, Sophie, good morning in the UK. Once you sold the property is gone. So your tie to that property is no longer there. Um, hey, Jeanette. Okay, so Courtney, this is the thing. I'm gonna cut this one kind of short and sweet. Um, I'm not sure what's going on with your. I think, hey, Sagfire, I um, but then it doesn't matter if they're there or not. Hey, honey. Hey, S. Marie. It doesn't matter if they're there or not. If I remember correctly, you were asking questions the other night, and the situation is something. Hey, Miss Townsend, with immigration. Um, so this is the thing, my dear. If you're not there, it doesn't matter if they're there or not. And if this is a situation that your boyfriend is doing something illegal, um, then it's a chance that you take. Then I suggest you not be with your boyfriend anymore, dear. If he's going to put you in those situations. And this isn't even a reading, this is just life advice. Then don't be with him if it's putting you in a situation that you could lose your freedom. Right? Okay. Miss Townsend wants a love reading. Is there someone specific you're interested in, dear? Yes, that was 10. That was Pickles. She's sleeping. Oh my goodness. I, these cards must not want to cooperate. So you guys can donate via Cash App, PayPal, or Super Chat. All avenues are open tonight. I did. I'm doing your love reading right now. Is there someone specifically we're looking at, or is it you just want a general love reading, Tawanda? Thank you, Katie. I appreciate that. I don't know why my phone is so like weird. Sweetie, how old are you? That you're asking me about your the Scorpio you're with. Okay. You're dog sitting. Yeah, I'm dog sitting and babysitting as well. Oh my goodness. Katie, sweetheart, how old are you? Oh, you're 24. Okay, because I was like, I typically don't give underage to Wanda. My. Tawanda, you've got the page of yeah, she did. You've got the page of wands. So I see some passion coming rather quickly here. It's been a little bit of baby steps for you. Yeah, it's been a little it seems like there's been like you guys have been doing this dance, right? Like you kind of been dancing around each other. Not really real hot, but it's like you both love each other. Did I say the L word? Y'all like each other a whole lot. Thank you, Miss Sophie. Um, and Miss Katie, I'll get to your question in just a second. So, but you've been hanging out, and it's like both of y'all are waiting for the other one to really come out and talk about how you really feeling. But this is very um with the Six of Cups. This, I think you guys have taken your time to move towards stability. Um, I have some Coke over here. To move towards stability, okay, and just kind of a stable, cool kind of lifestyle. I do see the potential for with the Hierophant. Uh, I see the potential for something very good, and I believe he's going to be delivering. Hey, Nita. He's going to be delivering messages of. I see a page of cups last, so there's going to be some communication about commitment. I see an offer for commitment, which is going to overwhelm you. Don't get in your feelings. Uh, and he's feeling a little overwhelmed. Be sure you still have fun. He's not toxic. Have fun, okay? Have fun. But with that page of cups in there, I don't know who's texting me, but whoever's texting me, I can't read it. Uh, somebody gonna drop that L word. I know I just said it. Please be careful with all the little nitpicky. There are some things you're not gonna particularly like about how he communicates, and he might not understand how you communicate either. But don't get too nitpicky. All right, please don't get nitpicky about it. It's not that serious. I'm feeling real good about this one here. This is wish fulfillment. I see wish fulfillment coming in for you as well. I like this one, Tawanda. I like this one, Tawanda. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it for you, girl. Oh, Jesus, help me. I like it. I keep him around. Um, okay, Katie, with your permit. Katie, with your permit. Listen, baby. I can't really tell people whether or not they are going to pass like a test like that. It's really going to depend upon how you are feeling when test time comes. It's going to depend on if you studied for that permit and all of that, right? So if you studied well for the permit, you're welcome to Wanda. If you studied well, um, I would say that the next time you go, do try to meditate before you go. Envision yourself having passed the permit, like with your permit, them giving it to you. No, the card, let me tell you something. The cards don't tell you anything. It's the intuitive gift behind the cards. I've been an intuitive and a seer and a coach and a mentor for since I was 12 and I'm almost 51, right? So a lot of times the messages that I get, um, first of all, the cards are there as a guidance and as a tool as I choose to use them. You shouldn't put your faith in cardboard, cardstock, laminated cardstock with pictures on it. I don't. I don't. A lot of readers will read for you exactly what you want to hear to get your money. And I'm not a reader. I'm a seer. And there's a very big difference, Lovey. Okay? So, as I was saying, anyone that can tell you whether or not you're going to pass a test is full of crap. They're full of crap. There's too many different variables involved for me to say yes or no. What I can tell you is how to prepare yourself for that so that you can be empowered to pass it and have the faith in yourself to pass it. So I'm more than happy to tell you that if that's what you'd like to hear. I can tell you I've been able to tell people when is a good time or not a good time. Not a problem, dear. All right, let's move along. Um, and that's no, it's no, I'm not upset or anything like that. I just don't want people putting their faith in laminated cardstock because there's nothing here. There's nothing here. There is no power in this. If there was that much power in tarot cards, you wouldn't be able to buy them on Amazon. You know what I'm saying? The power is not in the cards, dear, or the pendulums. And let me tell you something, the power isn't even in the sage and the well, crystals are different because they have frequencies to them. But the power is in being tapped into source power. That's what that is. Okay? And when you can tap into the power from your source, when your spirit can be linked up with source, then you can have unlimited, you can have what you will. As long as it doesn't go against somebody's free will. And you can still have it, but you can have what you will. All right? Okay. All right, Miss Sophie, you'd like a love reading. Is there somebody in particular, dear? Oops. Whew. Mm. Sophie, I tell you, can I be honest with you, lovey? Okay, guys, if you guys, I need you to hold on to your questions until I request you, okay? Hold on to your questions until I request you. And if you do a donation, you're gonna get your question read earlier. All right. I'm gonna tell you something, Miss Sophie. What this is what I'm kind of feeling. I think your Ariesness, and I'd like just ask that one of my moderators please just kind of keep track of where we're at. So I know they've got Sophie. I know Nita asked for a reading. I had a question. Gabriella had a question. And welcome, Gabriella. Um, I feel like your Aries energy is really ratcheting up a little bit, and you might be being a tad bit hard on this man. No Apollo, no barking. Apollo. Um, Also remember, this being Gemini season, it's a little tough right now. Communication is tough. And this past week was really hard on relationships. All right. So we're going to do a reading though. So I'm not surprised that lately you've been doing probably more arguing than before, or maybe you were able to deal with the arguing a little bit better than now. Um, and it's just gotten kind of intense over the last maybe week to week and a half. And if I'm wrong, no problem. No, I think Nita's next after Sophie, Tawanda, and then Gabriella. Okay. All right. So let's see. Sophie, if you could tell me his sign, that would be very helpful. Lisa K, how are you, lovey? Sometimes that Aries fire can be a lot for somebody, and sometimes they feel like they've got to kind of be a little like defensive and immature to get to kind of chill it. Hey, oh, he's a Cappy. Does he get irritated? Like, if you kind of change up plans pretty quickly on the dime, does he kind of get a little irritated by it? Hey, Alice. Yeah, but I just wanted to tell you, I was feeling your Ariesness. I was feeling your Ariesness. Okay. However, this is what your cards say. That's what was coming through the most. Rather than the Libra moon and the Cancer rising, which should mitigate that Ariesness nature. Um, you've not done that, not changed, not been okay. It's just like I'm feeling for some reason that fiery nature is kind of weighing on him a little bit. However, I have the Two of Cups for you guys. There's like good soulmate, like balancing love here. This is good. He's a little irritable and short tempered. That's not good with Aries. The Two of Cups with the High Priestess tells me this, that you are going to have to. Why is this not focused? Thank you. You are going to have to You guys' connection is going to get deeper the higher he gets. The higher both of you get in spirituality, that's where your real connection is going to be. It's on a spiritual and a deeper level. It's also not going to be an easy road. Thank you, Alice, and thank you, Sagfire. It's not going to be an easy road because that is going to require both of you to really bear yourself, right? What else do we have on that Two of Cups? But I do believe that it's going to be, not only do I believe it's going to be epic, I believe you guys have been together before. And he's holding a lot back. You guys have been together before in another lifetime. And from what I'm hearing, hey Rio, from what I'm hearing, um, the issues from before were, yeah, that's that Four of Pentacles is coming in. Every time you guys have been together, it's been fiery and it's been a bad situation, like a breakup. However, you keep this darn thing. You keep finding your way back to one another. And he might be holding back a little bit from really kind of going deep spiritually or gaining that deep spiritual connection with you, Sophie. But I do see the Ace of Swords. Thank you, Tawanda. Oh, you did. I mean, Miss Townsend. Okay, Miss Townsend. I'm on my phone live, guys. Let me log. I'll log into my PayPal from here. Hey, Duchess. Um, with the Ace of Swords, what's really going to help you guys is speaking the truth to each other in love, though. Oh, wow. Be sure that that when you do speak, like, hey, this is really kind of tight, or this is really getting, I feel like we're arguing. What's going on? And be really allow your Cancerian self to your Cancerian rising to take over so that he doesn't feel being pushed away, because I do see wish fulfillment with the Ten of Cups here for you guys. So I think this can turn out very well and be all that you guys want to be this go around, and really speak lovingly, speak with patience, speak just from that general sense of, I really want this to work, Sophie. Um, oh, man. Oh, Rio, you gone already? Oh, wow, okay. And the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel can turn for you guys, and it can turn well. I just see, honestly, Sophie, it's going to take communication. He's feeling some type of way that you're not being completely forthcoming with all of your feelings, or that you're reminded of something old, sweetie. And I believe that the connection on the higher level, you two worked together in various religious capacities, like orphanages before in a past life, something along those lines. And, oh, okay, sweetheart. Um, and, but it always ended like, for some reason, you guys just couldn't communicate well enough to stay together, Sophie. So communicate this time, because we have the Two and the Ten of Cups. This is a good one for you. This is a good one for you. And yeah, he's a little immature and sometimes, but I think he just wants more. There's something more he wants from you. He wants to hear something else from you, some confirmation of how you feel. I really believe that. Okay. I really believe that. I like it. Um, he's just not sure if you're feeling him the way he's feeling you. I think, lovey. That's what I think. That's what I'm hearing. But I like this one. With some of his antics. Well, you know what? Sometimes just not giving any energy to the antics is the best way to deal with it. Sometimes just not dealing with it. Or even kind of encouraging him to figure out why does he do what he does. Like if he's like acting silly, like throwing a temper tantrum, ask him, why do you do that? Do you ever know why you do that? I would. Okay. We missed S. Marie is on that list too, Tawanda, dear. Let me look at PayPal and make sure. Okay, she didn't send. All right. I hope that helps you. He really needs to grow spiritually, and when he grows spiritually, you guys will be able to be real good together. Thank you, sweetheart. I then don't give any energy to it. It's going to work through as long as he's willing to work on himself. But every other time you guys have been together, communication has killed it. Honest to goodness. Every other time, communication has killed it. Every other time y'all been together. Okay, I did see, okay, Nita asked a question. Any love messages about you and the Aries? When was the last time I gave you a reading on the Aries, Nita? And then Gabriella asked about is Ms. is Ms. Maria Josefina, is that a love interest, Gabriella, or is that someone else? I need to understand. And then Nita, I need to understand. I need you to tell me when the last time was I gave you a reading on the Aries. Okay, so I need to understand what the relationship is so you can tell me, so I know what I'm looking at. Because I'll interpret things way differently. So I need to know who she is. All right. Sag Fire, why are you having such a hard time trying to get yourself motivated to start your business? That's part of the new moon energy is for it to help you figure out. Part of the new moon energy, it was to help you figure out whether or not this was really something that you really wanted to do or whether or not it was really something you were meant to do. A lot of times, Sapphire, when we are procrastinating a lot about something, I found that I need to take a moment and really like sit down and say, why am I procrastinating about this? Because if we take a second to honestly, like, really think about it and really hear from our spirit about it, um, Fire, I will then find that I find a lot of times that then I actually end up doing something completely different. Or, because that's, sometimes it's just spirit saying, that ain't what you're supposed to do, or how you're supposed to go about doing if it is what you're supposed to do. Do you understand what I'm saying? Um, so I would say that you're not able to move forward because there's something in the way that you're moving forward that spirit is trying to stop you from moving forward that way, or uh, or the details of the business as you have it set forth isn't the way that spirit wants you to do it. That's what I would say. So really, I would ask God, I would ask Source for some signs, and I would ask Source for in dreams, if that's how you would like to receive them, um, or just in your meditative time, to show you, is there a different way you're supposed to move? Yeah, go with one of the other ideas, Satchfire. I'm telling you, every time something delays me doing something I wanted to do, it's because I wasn't supposed to do it. But usually what happens is I start down that path and it does something for me. Do you know what I'm saying? It does something for me. Um, so even like if I'm not supposed to buy my house that I'm in right now, it pushed me to go and start fixing my credit. And so I hired a law firm that fixes credit, and my credit's jumped 70 points. You understand? Thank you very much, dear, for liking and subscribing. Okay, let me get back to Nita real quick. Nita. So, yes, I told you to get protective gems or get protective crystals because he was going to contact you. So, I don't understand why this is a love reading because my understanding is this is not somebody that should be in your life, right? He's an ex that needs to stay an ex. Am I right? I mean, if I remember correctly, that's where we left it off last, Nita. And that was like a week ago. I energies don't change that fast. Energies don't change that fast, guys. Now I have to get back to Gabriella and this because I'm trying to fit this in. Because I need to get Satchfire. Does that help you? I think you should definitely move towards something else. Thank you, sir, for putting this information out. And guys, don't forget about the annuals as well. Alice, you were told that you have a tower moment next week, which concerns me. Your tower moment isn't a bad thing. I'll do a reading on it, but your tower moment isn't a bad thing. Okay, Nita, do you want to reconcile? Good. Keep me posted. Yes, ma'am. We're done. We're done with Sophie. We did. Who did I do first? Who did I do first? Hey, Dawn. I'm on Alice now. I got Sapphire done as well. I'm still kind of dealing with Nita and Gabriella because I'm not clear why Gabriella wants to know how the friend feels about her. And I mean, I'm nosy, so I need to understand that because that feels like uber third party right now. So Nita and I still haven't really finished. We're kind of talking, but you could take her off the list. Nita, I mean, if you want to reconcile with them, fine, but I don't think it's a good idea. Alice, this is for you. Your your tower moment looks like could have something to do with a Pisces, somebody with King of Cups energy. This could also be you. I feel like this is I wonder if this is... Alice, you're waiting for a pension payment, right? Duchess, you're so tired. I don't understand what you want me to tell you about why you're tired. Thank you for the donation, sweetie, but I need to understand why. I don't understand what you want from me. Oh, hey, guys. Hey. Sometimes, guys, I'm sorry. I just don't understand. Um, Listen, this is really interesting. I have the King of Cups and the Queen of Swords. I have the Justice card and I have the Page of Wands. I think there's going to be some forward movement with your pension next week, especially with this Justice card here and this Page of Wands here. There's going to be some movement in that area. Yeah. I think it's positive. We'll go further into it, sweetheart. Eight of Pentacles, hard work. So there could be a Pisces coming into your life, a hard-working Pisces. I really feel like this has a lot to do with your pension. High Priestess, you've been following your intuition and you've been really working on the things that are deep. That's another Pisces. There's a lot of Pisces energy here. Seven of Cups, I do feel the confusion is going to be cleared up with that Queen of Swords and Seven of Cups. Truth is going to be revealed, and I've got the Two of Wands here. But this Justice card, it could be a Libra, but I feel like that's got to do with your money. Like a settlement of some kind. Ace of Swords, this is good. Like there's a lot of truth that's about to come out about that. New communication, like new... With this Page of Cups. New communication. Like in your favor, like new information, testimony, your ex-husband. No, I don't feel like that's it. It's not always the people that we thought. And with this Page of Wands, I don't know if there's anything further that has to be done with your pension, but I do keep feeling like your pension, more money or a settling of some sort of a lawsuit. But I am also feeling a male energy coming into your world. I don't think it's familiar. Focus. I don't think it's familiar energy. I feel like it's new energy. I feel male energy very Piscean, very loving, very kind, kind of aloof, kind of hard to read, but I would. I mean, I think it's good. Okay, so yeah, you're fine. You're a Greek man. It could be. Yes. Yeah. Good male energy. And I feel like you're gonna get more money. I don't know why I'm feeling like that. Like there's something more to that pension. Okay. Gabriella, why do you want to know how a friend feels about you? That makes no sense to me. So before I can do a reading, it's got to make sense. Nita, do you want to get back with your Aries or not? Because if you don't want to get back with him, don't get back with him. You don't need cards. I don't feel like it would be a good thing if you got back with him. I think it would be very bad for you physically. You got into an argument over bread? Really? Okay. I can't right now. All right. Gabriella, sweetie, go talk to your friend. Baby, talk to your friend. Okay, Miss Townsend is next. Miss Townsend, what would you like? What, and Miss Townsend, then ask Marie. Okay, so that's not your friend. If she steals from you, sweetheart, she's not your friend. She ain't your friend. I'm giving you your intuitive advice. Okay? That's what I'm giving you guys. Those of you that don't know me, sweetie, I don't always use cards to deliver messages. I didn't use cards for 30 plus years to deliver messages. I deliver them just as well with or without the cards. So this is your reading. If she's stealing from you, and she always steals from you, walk away from her. She's toxic. She doesn't need to be in your life. Again, I'll say it again. These things are cardstock that are laminated. There's no power in this. None. And anybody that tells you that there is a bold-faced lie. I use them as a tool when I want to tune into energy. But if she's stealing from you, no. Then bye-bye. Don't, unless you want to get stolen from. And if for some reason you don't feel like you can walk away from her, then there's something within you that you need to work on healing so that you won't feel you need someone that steals from you in your life, sweetie. All right? Alice is completed already. Thank you. And then, actually, we forgot Miss Townsend. Miss Townsend is up next. No, honey. Are you sure? Because I don't want to wait till I'm last. Till you're last. I don't want you to wait. All right? Okay. Oh, she wants to go last. All right, that's fine. S. Marie. So the choice is mine, but is there any real love coming? Nita. Baby. Love can't come to you if you're focused on somebody else. I've had this happen before. There have been people that have been in my room and have continually asked me that question. And a lot of them left me because they didn't like my answer. So this is my answer, baby. Okay, sweetheart. That's fine. You cannot receive love from any other source if your heart is focused on a different person because you're not vibrating at the right frequency to allow the real love to come in. So if your question is there somebody else out there? Yes. If your question is then, are they coming towards you anytime soon? No. Because you have to do your own self healing and you have to get this other person out of your system and love yourself enough to not go back to somebody that's abusive. There's true love out there for you, but you have to be willing to grow and be willing to be by yourself long enough to heal so that you're ready for them. Okay? All right, S. Marie. You want general love reading? Okay, baby. All right. I know some people are not used to me, and then we've got Duchess. I know y'all ain't used to me. You're welcome, sweetheart. I love you. Shut it up. Hey, sweetheart. Oh. All right, here we go. General love. Oh, my God. I'm gonna go to sleep soon. I'm gonna go to sleep soon. I wanted to get on. Okay, guys, here we go. Marie and love. What's coming down the pipe for Marie in the area of love? Marie, is there somebody? Um. Oh my goodness, y'all got some good energy going on. I don't know why. Who is this calm mess? Who's calm mess? Marie, is there somebody in that you're interested in? Listen, you're really trying. Like you are vibrating at that frequency. You're feeling good about yourself. You're feeling just generally good. I think what's happening here is you're changing the conversation about yourself, right? You're changing that conversation. And that Five of Swords, it's like I feel like you're resolving conflict within yourself about who you are and knowing your worth. I really feel like that's good night, Alice. But you got 10 of Cups fulfillment coming. Wish fulfillment. You've got 10 of Pentacles. So if you're involved with somebody right now, this looks fantastic. This looks like everything you could ever want it. You've got abundance coming. And I do see Page of Cups, delivery of messages of love shortly. I'm digging it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I'm digging it. Um, so I don't know. Like I'm trying to see is there somebody there? And the wheel is turning in your favor. If you're not in it already, and the Lover's card, girl, bye. If they're not already in it, it's on its way very quickly before the summer is out. You have met them. If you're not already involved with them, Marie. That's a darn good read now. Oh my goodness. I like it a lot. Okay, let me make sure I keep up with what's going on. Okay, who's next here? Hello, Eliane. I'm well, thank you. Is this person here? Okay. Oh yeah, I'm tired. Let's let's come on and get this going. An Aquarius friend. Well, I think y'all would be together by the end. If y'all are not together now, you'll be together by the end of the summer. I like it. I like it a lot. How you been doing, Lisa? Miss you, honey. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna move it along. Why does your mother not want you to be independent? She makes it very difficult for you to accomplish anything. Okay, baby. Okay. I like stars. How old are you, sweetie? I need to ask that as well. You're 22. Yeah, oh, she's knocked out. She's been knocked out. She had her birthday party finally yesterday, and then she went and spent the night on a school night with her girlfriends at her little girlfriend's house. And they was up all night long, and she had to go to school today, honey. She learned a lesson. No partying on the school night. I like stars. Why does your mother do this? Uh, I like stars. This is not even a reading. I'm just going to tell you from a mama's point of view with grown children. Apollo Creed, if you don't stop. I got the damn dog over here. Yes, I love it. I love it. Okay, so listen, baby. Oh boy. Um, listen, I like stars. Sometimes as mothers, we don't know how to quite let go of our adult children and let them be adults. And it's not that we don't, I mean, some mothers are just overbearing. Sometimes we are. We don't mean any harm. We just don't want to see any harm come to y'all. And that's difficult. So this isn't even really a reading. This is just life. I'm just going to tell you as a mother of adult children, this is just life. Um and sometimes really what it takes is our children just going on and being independent, just breaking out. Um if your living situation is you're living with mom and you're not paying rent and all that kind of stuff, there's a level of independence you cannot expect to have when you're not paying rent and you're not paying bills. You know what I'm saying? Like you're still, if that's the case, and you still have that childlike life, right? The dependent life. When you begin to break out and get your own, have your own job, have your own money. I used to tell my kids, buy your own toilet paper. Then that's when the independence can happen, right? Now, um, I would say to try to sit down and have a discussion with her about how you're feeling. Sometimes it's easy to, sometimes it's not easy to. But like I said, if it's a situation where you're still living in the house and whatnot, do whatever you got to do to get your own place. No, it's not going to be as nice as your parents' house, but you know what? It's be your own. It's not that she doesn't want you to succeed. It's just that we sometimes have a difficulty letting the children out the nest. Okay? That's a freebie, honey. I know we can be difficult. Believe me. My oldest is 30, then I have a 29, almost 29-year-old son and a 25-year-old daughter. So I know what I'm talking about. All right, baby. You're welcome. Okay, now what's going on here? Duchess, I keep seeing you talking about your heart hurts and you don't understand. It's like someone has put a bad spell on me to not move forward in your life. Duchess, Duchess. If you feel someone has put a spell on you, then you need to see. I'm not big on spells. I'm not big on believing in spells. Um, I guess I would ask who would do it. Yes, you do deserve a relationship. You do deserve a good relationship. Oh, okay, let me get back to this now. Duchess, do you really feel like someone has put a spell on you? And if you do feel like that, Duchess, uh, yeah, you don't need to feed the energy. But if you really feel like there's something that needs to be broken off you, hey, Miss Victoria, I miss you too. I was just thinking about you. Duchess, if you want some energy work done, I will do the energy work. I'm not necessarily feeling like someone has put any kind of spell on you. But this is the thing, if you believe that they have, then they have. Um, yeah, if you want the energy work done, contact me and we'll figure it out. Because I don't think this would be very difficult to do. Um, I'm not necessarily feeling like there is some sort of outside influence. Sometimes it is just us holding ourselves back, and sometimes we're misreading the energies and things like that. Um, but if you really feel like that, there could be something generational there, and I'd be willing to explore that with you. But we'd have to set up a time where we could work together to explore that. Okay? That's not something I can give you right now. Victoria, I miss you, baby. Well, I'm not at my house right now. This little one turned 5, Victoria. So tomorrow we're going to get our mani pedis done. And then we're going to go see Secret Life of Pets. And then we're going to go shopping and go out to eat. Crazy. We're going to have a crazy good day. I just told you what spirit saw, sweetheart. I just told you that. Why am I saying this like a bajillion times tonight? Guys, all this is cardstock and lamination with pretty pictures painted on them, printed on them. They sell them by the thousands on Amazon. There is no power in these cards. The power is the person channeling the power from source and using the gifts that we've been given. So I'm telling you, Duchess, I don't see any spells. I see a potential for some generational work, right? I see a potential for some generational things that have been handed down. But it's more so I see that you're holding yourself back. It's more so that you need some self healing. It's more so that you need some cord cutting, not from spells, but from ties that you have had. It is more so that you need a reprogramming in your brain, that your spirit, you need to spend more time in meditation, more time speaking good things over yourself, more time feeding yourself good energy and operating on a higher frequency level. There's not a card made in this world that's going to tell you that. Apollo, be quiet. Okay? These darn cards, I'm gonna stop using the darn cards. That's what I'm gonna do for y'all. I'm gonna stop pulling a card. Shh. If you wake these babies up, up Apollo Creed, if you don't come on over here. Well, he needs to agree a little quieter. Because Lord knows I do not want that infant woke up. It took me a long time to get her to sleep. I don't want her awake no more. I'm going to stop pulling cards. I'm going to stop. That's what I'm going to do for y'all. I'm going to stop using these here cards. He does. He got that pit bull bark. He got that pit bull bark. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate that. As soon as life can settle down a little bit for me, I was thinking about this today. I'm going to put out opportunity for us to get together in a Zoom conference room and do some light aura work privately for maybe $10 or $15 a pop. You're welcome, sweetie. I don't mean to be so hard on y'all, but I feel like I said that like a bunch of times tonight. Thanks, Dawn. Miss Townsend, you ready for your reading, baby? Or are we going to do this like over the phone? Because I'm feeling like you might not want to have this out in public. That's part of your nervousness. It can be hard. It can be. I tell you, this is while Miss Townsend is deciding what she wants to do. I'm going to share this with you, Doreen. Shamaya, what's going on, baby? Okay, Miss Townsend, then we need to schedule a time for this weekend. And it's going to have to be Sunday. And it's going to have to be Sunday evening. So if that's the case, then let's schedule it for this Sunday evening. 8 o'clock your time, 7 o'clock mine. If you can do that, I'm good. Um, you had the baby? Oh my goodness. Congratulations. Gemini baby. I'm gonna tell you something. If Duchess, if you're still in this room, I felt stuck just in general until I went through my major healing time. Until I really got rid of all the crap, I I was stuck. My life was not changing at all. Hey, Angel, my life wasn't changing. And I couldn't understand why I was still on the same hamster wheel going over and over and over and over and over the same thing over again. And it wasn't until I got healed, a chunk of the stuff healed, like started digging up the roots of the issues that I finally got set free. So there's power in it. All right, there's a lot of power in it. Okay, I don't want that. All right, guys. Thank you, Mary. Yeah, you're not a failure. You're not a failure. Um, Yeah, let's talk. Can we talk Sunday? I don't want to do this over here, over this. Hey, sweetheart, how are you? Hey, Mary, good on you. I don't have a bachelor's, y'all. I left my junior year after I had my baby. Shavonda, where do you live, baby? Okay, I think 8 p.m. Eastern would your time would be perfect for me. 8 p.m. your time, 7 p.m. mine on Sunday. All right, we'll talk. There you go, Lisa. That's right. Thank you. From Myrtle Beach. You know, in Atlanta. I was just down there. I was just in Atlanta, honey. I gotta come back. I'm gonna end up moving there to Atlanta at some point very soon. Well, not very soon, but I'm gonna move there at some point. Oh my goodness, y'all. This top and this angle is not flattering for me. This angle is not a flattering angle. I really am not this size. Oh my gosh. Oh, let me get back to my normal camera because I look like. You're welcome, sweetie. Girl, you got you a teaching job. See, we gonna talk. Things are better than you think. Okay, that is amazing. We have such good news, you know. We've got Shemaya's had the baby. We got Lisa has a teaching job. S. Marie and Tawanda. And who else? And found really good relationships here. Alice has her Greek man, honey, on on the hotline. You know, we got a lot of good stuff. Thank you, Shemaya. Thank you. Am I answering any more questions? Did you have a question, Miss Surrey? If you have a question, I'll answer yours. Otherwise, I'm signing off for the night because this camera angle is terrible. It does not do me any justice, honey. No justice. Sir, you can ask, honey. What would you like to know? Yes, either day would be okay. I just knew you needed to wait till the end of this month. Either day is just fine. I know it's hard, Miss Townsend. I get it. You're welcome, darling. I get it. I know it is. But everything happens, it really does for a reason. And so we just have to figure out what that reason is. Okay, guys, I need to let y'all go so I can get me some sleep because I doubt these children's parents are coming home tonight. My son was performing tonight, and I wanted to go see him, but you know, Megan wanted to go with, and so I stayed back and watched the babies and the dog while they would stay up there. Oh, honey, he fashions himself to be a rapper. He has a decent singing voice, but he fashions himself to be a rapper. He's not bad. He's actually pretty good. I give him crap, but he's actually pretty good. So, all right, I'm gonna get on off of here. Hopefully, Tana Pickles will stay up tomorrow night, and we can come on together. Don't start that. So I'm gonna get on out here. I'm gonna get her in her bed. All right, guys. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace, love, blessings, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. I love you guys. Namaste. Bye-bye.